Peace and love, everybody. This is Ruby D and
John the Don.
John the Don.
That's me.
Yeah.
She called me Beast though. I'm her Beast. Just chill.
I call him Big Sexy. I call him Husband.
We get all that kind of love.
All of that. But yes, we are one of the, of course, amazing, couples of love, laughter, and liquor. And we are making this video to share with you all how we met and kind of how we met everybody else. So, you want me to share my story? Or you gonna share yours?
Yeah, go ahead. You tell it every episode. Any goddamn way.
Nope, I tell it all the time. I'll let you start this time.
Nope.
Okay, so this is my version how we met, which is the right one, no matter what he tells y'all. But you know, I'm an avid karaoke-er.
You just made that up?
Yeah. So
okay, cool.
But I love karaoke, so of course me and my mom, you know, that's my road dog. We hang out at my favorite karaoke spot all the time. So this particular night we were hanging out, and the area that we usually sit in was occupied because we got there a little late, so we had to sit elsewhere. So, you know, me and my mom sat at the table because there was somebody sitting there that we already knew, and he was like, oh, it's cool if y'all sit down, you know, go ahead. So we went on ahead and sat down. So then I really wasn't paying attention, but I did realize another couple come to the table. And I'll tell y'all, go ahead and tell y'all, this particular couple was Monique and Tyke, but at this time I'm not knowing them because I don't know them. So, you know, they just ha he and giggling it up with my mom. And I'm like, okay, they seem like cool people. And so next to me, it was a couple of chairs that were open. So wasn't nobody sitting next to me. Then maybe a little time had passed, and then all of a sudden this dude sitting next to me, his back was to me. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Can I
no,
tell you something?
You sure can.
Okay, don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Wait, what you want to say?
I came to the table with Tyke Monique.
But let me finish. I didn't know you was with them because at first it was nobody sitting next to me.
No, I'm saying when you seen them, I was already sitting there.
No, at first you wasn't sitting there.
I walked to the table with Tyke Monique.
But you didn't sit down immediately because when I turned around, you were not there. And then I turned around again and somebody was sitting there, which that somebody was him.
I guess I was big and invisible.
So anyway, so I'm like, okay, so I'm going to give him a little more time just to see if he got some home training or some manners, because he sure didn't say nothing to nobody at the table. And at this time, I'm not knowing he's with them. Okay. So, you know, I got up, went to sing my little song because it was my turn to sing karaoke. Then I came back. Now imagine he is on the other side of me. He's on my right side instead of my left side. But I just had enough. And I was like, excuse me. So you just go sit at our table. You just not going to say nothing? Like, hey, nothing. Like, you don't do that. You don't just sit at nobody's table and not say nothing. And then he was, oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I apologize. Needless to say, we ended up exchanging numbers because, you know, me and my mom, my mom, she likes to have gatherings and stuff at the house. And I was like, after talking to him a little more, I was like, okay, he seems like a cool person because, you know, I'm all about energy and stuff. And he had a good vibe. If he had not had a good vibe, I would have been like, no, we just gone. No, I don't want your number. You ain't never got to speak to me no more. We good. But he had a good vibe, and I was like, okay, I asked him for his number so that I could extend an invite to him the next time. You know, we were having something at the house, like playing pool or just hanging out. And then later that night, he left a little later because he had to be at work early the next morning. So you know, he left, and of course, Monique and Tyke was still sitting there. So by this time, all of us sitting at the table, just, you know, laughing it up, having a conversation or whatever. And when he got home, I text a little bit later. Was like, okay, hey, I was just making sure you made it home safe. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Okay, my turn.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, sir. My turn. Here we go. Okay, she's right. I didn't say nothing to her at all. Wasn't even looking that way. But she has figured out that the reason that was is because I'm not comfortable in new places and around new people. And we are in like a little bar. There's people everywhere, and I'm not really comfortable in those type of situations. Not on the first time, anyway, because I'm always want to watch around and look and see what people got going on and you know what kind of place this is or whatever. So she's right. I didn't see her. She seen me before I seen her. Yes, she did tap me on the shoulder, like she had a problem with her hands. I don't know about all this home training she trying to throw out there now. She had like she had home training. She was tapping on my shoulder 100 times. But anyway, regardless to say, I mean, you know, glad she tapped me on my shoulder. You know, she did check on me to make sure I got it home safe. And I was like, man, that was pretty. Basically, what I'm saying, all the rest of the story is right, but up to this point, and you know, I was like, you know, that was pretty. It's pretty dope. She checked on me. I ain't known her 30 minutes yet. That was pretty cool, you know, whatever. And you know, we getting a text a little bit afterwards, and she invited me over to come play pool. She said they was having people over. This is how she got me. Let me tell you how she got me. I ain't told nobody this. This is how she got me. She said, "Yo, we having some people over. You know, we gonna be playing pool and stuff, and you know, have a couple drinks and everything. You know, you should come over." So I was like, "Yo, okay, cool, cool. Around what time?" She was like, "I won, something like that." Bet. Say less. I'm on the way. I was off that day too. I needed something to do. Tell me why. I get there, you know, I knock on the door and all that type of stuff. Come on in. She coming downstairs. She was all asleep and knocked out, acting like she didn't know I was on the way. And there wasn't nobody else there. And I was like, oh, it's a party of two. My type of party. And from then on, man, it was, you know, about an everyday thing. And we was just chilling, hanging out. Now I'm going to Dulles and hanging out. I'm in there every night now. 2 weeks straight. Chasing Ruby. No, I ain't nervous in that no more. How about that? But you know, that's pretty much how we met. And you know, she met my mom. My mom liked her, and you know, of course, her mom liked me because you know, I'm me. You know, so that worked out. And you know, I'll tell you about my auntie. I'll tell you about my auntie next time because she crazy. And when my auntie said she liked her, I was like, oh, something must be. It's gonna be good. But you know, we doing good. Well, we gotta be doing good. We engaged now.
Mm-hmm.
And that first night she just told you about wasn't nothing but like 7.5 months ago. We moved quick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you did what you were supposed to. I mean, you didn't play no games. You was straight to the point. I mean, you were consistent. You were open. You were honest. You effectively communicate. And I mean, when you spend as much time together as we did, like we were together literally every day when he got off work.
Mm-hmm. So
almost every day.
I don't know. I mean, hey, one thing I will say, obviously, it worked, right? You know.
He liked me because my personality.
Obviously, me not speaking to her worked because all the other dudes that was speaking to her ain't get no play. All they bought a drink and got no conversation. I ain't buy a drink or look. I got a tap on the shoulder, a text, and everything. I'm winning.
But he showed be buying the drinks, the drinks, the food, gifts, surprises, and everything.
Dang it, I might be losing.
No, you always
I'm just playing.
It.
I'm just playing.
But
Oh wait, no, everybody else. So
yeah,
basically, I met everybody else. Basically,
well, he already
knew
Tyke and Monique because him and Tyke were.
But everybody else I met basically through Ruby and being at
yeah. Yeah, that's how I met everybody else. Being at our little karaoke spot.
Except Rue. Rue was like, well, who is this big dude you got sitting behind you? That's how
But
I know.
I'm finna talk about that. So we met everybody else. Pretty much everybody met, for the most part, everybody at Dudley's. And that's like our little, karaoke spot, hangout spot or whatever. And that's where everybody met. And that's where we hang out and stuff like that. But I had been going to Dudley's for a minute because that's where karaoke was. And that's how I met Rude and Darius through karaoke because, of course, shout out to Darius, Seven Foes Management. He sings, and Rude, he is a rapper, and, y'all gotta listen to some of his music because he be, bend over, get it right. Oh, my bad. But, yeah, so that's how I met them. And, of course, I met Tree, which is Darius's wife, karaoke too. And then, yeah, by the time me and John met, Rude and Victoria had been dating. So, of course, I met Victoria at Dudley's. But the way me and her really started, talking and, whatever, is of course at Dudley's on certain nights it's busy. And of course, me knowing Rude and knowing that there wasn't a lot of, chairs that were available, it was a chair at our table. And when he came in with her, I was like, well, just tell her she could sit with us. And, it was some other zodiac season. I don't even know because all the rest of them ain't important. Team Scorpio. But, and Sagittarius.
I was like,
but,
about me?
But, so we were, sitting at the table next to each other. Something was on. And both of us, Scorpio. Girl, you a Scorpio. Oh, my God. When is your birthday? Girl, my birthday 11. Girl, stop lying. My birthday 11/11. Scorpio. So, yeah, that's how we met.
That's how I met, for real, actually. They made those same facial expressions and everything. Hand gesture. She was like,
girl, okay, Scorpio.
They did all that.
Yeah, so that's how, me and Victoria, and then of course, Ty and Monique, they had been coming to Dudley's, and I had never seen them until that night they were sitting at the table with us, the night me and him met. And pretty much because that was somewhere where we all just went to hang out, then that's where we started, really hanging out. And everybody's like, oh, he cool, she cool, okay, they cool, everybody cool. And everybody kind of knew somebody else, outside of the circle some kind of way. So everybody knew that everybody was cool to some degree. And so once we all came together, and it was like, oh, now everybody knows that everybody is cool. And yeah, from there we just always linked up at Dudley's and hung out. Then we started, like, well, hey, we should hang out outside of Dudley's, do stuff. And then that's when we started having Friday night turn up. You gonna talk about Friday night turn up?
Friday night turn up. What is there to talk about? Turn up is the drink going up. You just never put the drink down. Friday night turn up. Yeah. Hope you make it home safely. If not, we got a room in here for you.
Right. Just go lay down for a couple of hours.
I mean, and we gonna hang out, we gonna laugh, and we gonna talk a whole bunch of shit.
Yep, fun. It's always fun. Actually, it's always
to be honest, Friday night turn up is love, laughter, and liquor, and we just started recording it.
Just go keep the table.
And stuff. People ain't got no home training, just hitting the table and everything. But yeah, that's us.
But yeah, and that's pretty much, how we met and how everybody met everybody else, and we started hanging out. And yeah, it wasn't just always us just hanging out and having fun. We actually talked about things. And if something was going on, then, somebody else may be like, hey, I need to link up with the guys, talk a little bit. Or the girls may be like, hey, I need some girl time. or something like that, and it's just pretty much what it is. You know, we all have genuine friendships individually, collectively. I like to call them coupleships because that's what they are, coupleships.
Go for that.
Okay, well, this has already kind of been too long.
Yeah, we were supposed to stop at 10
minutes. Yeah, but
we don't follow directions. We just do what we want to do because that's what our life is about, doing what we want to do.
Yeah.
So we don't follow no guidelines and all that there. We just gonna do what we do.
Yeah.
I learned that from Ruby.
Give me a kiss.
Ice Bear, love.
Ruby. And Ruby loves Ice Bear. Okay, so on that note, we're gonna go. And we just wanted to share with you all how we met, give you a chance to get to know us a little bit. Oh yeah, we the naturals out the group too.
Why she keep looking at me like I got something to say? I ain't got nothing to say.
Cause you're a bit sassy. I can look at you.
Oh, you just staring? Oh, okay. All right, my bad. Keep staring then, baby.
Mm-hmm. So, on that note, we will see you all next time.
Love y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Ring the bell. Liquor, all that good stuff. Love, laugh, and liquor.
Comment. Let us know what y'all want to see next. And also, we will feature you on Love, Laughter, and Liquor if you do a short 1 to 2 minute video with your response to whatever your favorite video is. So it could be about us discussing The Thrill Is Gone, to ride or not to ride, or pretty much anything that we've talked about thus far.
Right. We got you. We're going to put you on there.
Right. And email it to lovelaughterandliquor@gmail.com.
And if you're really good and you're in the Atlanta area, we might invite you over.
Over
be on the live take. So what? Live take. Come on over. Don't act crazy because we stepping over here. So.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure you have some common sense.
We don't do that. Yeah.
Matter of fact, we're gonna let you shoot your video at your house, and we're gonna just we just go ahead and put you. We're gonna edit a clip and put you just
right
in
here.
Because
right
just
here.
in case people crazy out here.
We're gonna put you right there.
Right there. Right there.
Right there.
We got you.
So on that note, we will talk to you all later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.